Hello! I don't know. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Levi Bernhardt. You know the drill. This is my channel. I'm Levi, and this is Levi Bernhardt's channel. Today is Thursday, March 11th. 1 second. Thursday, March 12th. And yeah! And today is a big day because I'm leaving Korea. I'll explain later in this video, like, the whole thing, but, my flight is at 8 p.m. The airport said that I should get there 3 hours early because there's a new, like, area in the airport for a health evaluation. And before you can check in, so we have to get there early. My roommate is driving us, and we're gonna stop at a cafe, like, along the ocean. And, yeah, also, this was purchased this morning.
Look at this.
It's Youngju's child.
It's my child.
I'm all packed up. I'm taking one big boy, one small boy, and another big boy. I also have to pack this blanket and this pillow, but I don't really know where it's gonna fit. Maybe I'll try and get it in that one. But I'm leaving 2 blankets and 2 pillows behind. What can you freaking do? All my clothes are gone. These are clothes that I'm gonna donate. Here's Jungkook paint by number that Issa got me and I never did. But yeah, right now we're just making some fried rice because we haven't eaten today. And then we're gonna drive to the airport. That's all. I'll keep you posted. The view from my roof. I'll see you later. This is a postcard. I look at this every day.
Cool.
Okay, we're in the car. Somehow all of my luggage fit in this sedan. Oh, bye old lady. Bye other old lady.
You have to say goodbye to the cafe again.
I know.
Aww, 커피 대장.
Goodbye cafe I went to literally every single day for a year. Goodbye all the old people in this neighborhood. Look at this cafe we're in. Wow. We just got to the airport and there's like nobody here. Usually it's packed. There's all my bags. So I have to do like a health check before I can check in my bags. And I'm kind of nervous. Like I don't feel sick or anything, but for some reason I'm still nervous. So I went through the health check and like you can be like this temperature up to this temperature, and I was this temperature, and they're like, oh, no worries, let's just check again. And I immediately got anxious, and when I get anxious, my ears turn red and my face gets really hot. That also happens when I get mad, and I felt it happening. And they checked my ears, and it was more, and I was like, well, yeah, that makes sense. And they're like, okay, you're gonna have to go into quarantine for 10 minutes, and we'll take your temperature again. And I was like, oh my, I just am anxious. I don't have a fever, because the rest of my body was a normal temperature. I was like, can you stick it up my ass or something? Like, I waited, and I was like, listen, I'm anxious. Can you take my temperature again? And she was like, yeah, you're fine. You can go now. But I have 2 more temperature checks to get through, so I'm trying to keep my anxiety under control, because that's gonna make me not able to go home. Oh my god, it's literally dead. Okay, honestly, I'm kind of drunk. I've had 3 cups of wine, and the flight attendant was just like, do you want another cup of wine? And I was like, so, I'm about to get some snacks. Little did I know that after that 3rd cup of wine, when the flight attendant asked if I want another one, she was actually going to bring back 2, because she was like, just in case you wanted another one. So I finished 2 more glasses of wine, fell asleep for most of the plane ride, woke up and literally was hungover when I got off the plane. So I was walking around this airport with a hangover. I was just not feeling great, so I went into the bathroom, and then when I get out of the bathroom, apparently every plane in the airport had just deboarded, and there was a longer line than I've quite literally ever seen in my life. And it took me almost 2 hours to go through customs, get my baggage, transfer the planes, and go through security again. And this whole time I was literally hungover. So there you go. Then I didn't record for the rest of the traveling, but all I did was flew from Atlanta back to Oklahoma, and my sister picked me up at the airport. Also, why does it cost $5 in America to use a cart for baggage? Someone let me know. Oh. Come here. Oh. Oh. Hey. I'm just kidding. Well, I'm not kidding because I literally wear this every time I leave my bedroom. So, I'm back in America. And it's for good this time. This is decaf. I've already had 3 coffees today. All right, where do we start? Oh shit, I feel like I'm... This is kind of comfy actually. So basically what had happened was I was in America. If you're not all caught up, let me catch you up. I was back in America for a month in December/January. I was at home in Oklahoma for like 3 weeks, and then I was in LA for a week, and then I came back to Korea. I didn't know how long I was gonna be in Korea, so I decided to not deal with any of the visa stuff and just come in on a visitor visa. And the American passport allows you to stay in Korea for 3 months. Just with no issues. You just immediately are given what's called a visitor visa, and that lasts for 3 months, and at the end of that 3 months, you have to leave the country. So I decided I would do that, and at the end of the 3 months, I would kind of decide, am I gonna visa jump and do 3 more months, or am I gonna come back to America? If I felt ready to like begin my acting career. I put that in quotes just because you can't just like start being an actor. There's like a lot of work you have to do before you become a working actor. But anyway, it was basically whenever I felt ready to start my acting career. So my visitor visa was set to expire on April like 14th or 16th, somewhere in there. Then Miss Rona started happening, and I was like, maybe I should leave a little sooner. Well, it wasn't that Corona was getting worse, but it was that airlines started stopping. American Airlines like completely stopped flying in and out of Korea. And Delta and United like really started limiting all their flights. And so I was like, shoot, if I get trapped and I wouldn't be like upset if I had to stay in Korea. If I got trapped there and the flight blockages lasted longer than the second week of April, I didn't know how all that was gonna go down with my visa. And I feel certain it wouldn't be like this big deal because like I literally wouldn't be able to leave the country. If theoretically it got worse, there wouldn't be any flights out of Korea. It wouldn't be my fault that I stayed past my visa. Last time on my visitor visa, I accidentally stayed 1 day too long. Like I booked my flight the day after because I thought you had 2 weeks after it was ended to leave the country. And so I already had to like fill out paperwork that acknowledged that I had been there too long. And so I was really scared that if like something happened, then I would get like blocked from coming back to Korea, or just like I really wanted to avoid all problems. And so just to be safe, I have to leave before I'm unable to leave. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's kind of why I had to leave Korea. But moving forward from here, I'm self-quarantining for 2 weeks. Not because I feel any symptoms. I actually feel really healthy and great, thankfully, but just to be safe, since I did just come from a high-risk country, my mom has a compromised immune system. It's also something that I do want to touch on really quickly. Everyone that's downplaying the coronavirus is like, oh, if you get it, the symptoms aren't even that bad and you'll be fine and everything, which is totally true if you're young and healthy. But the worry should be about our fellow people in our lives who are immunocompromised. So I really encourage you to stay safe and healthy, not just for yourself, but also for those of us who aren't physically capable of healing as easily as the rest of us are, like my mom. Yeah, keep that in mind next time you are like, oh, it's not a big deal, it's just like a bad cold or like a light flu. Yeah, sure, you'll be fine, but the people around you may not be. Just think about it. Back to me. I am gonna have to stay in my bedroom for 2 weeks. Every time I leave my bedroom, I have to put on the mask and gloves, which is basically so far only to make food and bring it back into my room, or to make coffee and bring it back into my room. I think I'm gonna go insane. What this will be good for is my YouTube channel, because I literally have nothing else to do. So we shall see how this pans out. But anyway, I just want to make this quick little video to update you guys on my life. Hope we feel closer now. You guys are informed about my life. You can keep up with me and what I am doing. It's gonna be an interesting chapter of my life. Like I said in my cheesy Instagram post, if you're watching this, you have a hand in my life in one way or another, and for that, I'm really thankful. Thank you guys for sticking around and just like keeping up with my life and supporting me. I'm gonna need you over these next 2 weeks while I'm trapped in my bedroom, so we're about to get real close, you and me. I hope you're okay with that. But anyway, now you are updated, and this video is over. I need to clean my room so bad. Look at this. I haven't unpacked anything. Also, yes, I still don't have carpet. No, I'm not gonna get carpet.